Alright guys, we're back. I'm your boy D'Anthony. I'm my boy Don here.
Yo, yo.
And we're Break Room Blitz.
Yeah.
We went to go see Nobody's Fool?
Nobody's fool.
Nobody's Fool.
Not gonna fool me.
But are you though?
Alright, maybe.
And we wanted to talk about it. I'm gonna just jump in there, see what we thought. This is a discussion with spoilers.
With spoilers.
So if you haven't seen it,
maybe watch the trailer and
don't worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is gonna be a spoiler review.
We're getting into it.
Right. So let's just run down who's in it.
So we have our main person, Tika Sumpter. We have Tiffany Haddish, of course, and we have Whoopi Goldberg.
Now, Tika Sumpter was from Southside with Us.
Oh, yeah.
Southside with You, the Obama movie.
That was a good movie.
That's kind of how I first saw her. She's in some other stuff, too.
Yeah, it looks like all the ride-along movies.
Right. She's pretty.
Yeah.
I like looking at her on screen. But who else is in it? Sorry. You said everyone, right?
Yeah.
Synopsis.
So, basically, this is about a woman is released from prison, Tiffany Haddish, and reunites with her sister, Tika Sumpter. And she soon discovers that her sister is in an online relationship with a man who may not be what he seems.
What?
Damn.
Catfish.
Yeah.
Now, this is a Tyler Perry movie, right?
It is.
Now, the last Tyler Perry movie that we saw, I think it's the last one that he did. Can you see the last one that he did?
I think so.
Last one that, I guess, to see all. The last one that we saw anyway was Acrimony.
Right.
Which was a dope movie.
Acrimony, yeah.
That was the one before it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was earlier this year.
Was it?
Yeah, 2018.
Okay. I really liked that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
I was really, I don't want to say surprised, but proud of Tyler Perry on that one.
Yeah.
It's a very good aspect to relationship issues.
Yes.
We got to see her side, his side, and the truth. All in the movie. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy.
It was a very intelligent style of telling like this soap opera drama that drew my attention. I was like, whoa. And the movie seemed kind of long, but in a good way.
So, when we got to this movie, I'm like, there you are, Tyler Perry.
Yeah, you backpedaling. But let me squish your face.
Right, there's the one that I know.
Yeah.
It was very kind of, I don't know.
All over the place.
Yeah, a little all over the place. You know, I do like the whole catfish aspect to it. But it was so obvious that it was catfish.
It was pretty obvious. It wasn't even clever in a way. And I think that it felt like watching the movie, they were just coming up with like different scenarios as they were filming.
Right, so I'm gonna just say this. This might be controversial, but I think that Tiffany Haddish is burning herself out.
I think so.
I think that she's burning on both ends of the stick. I think that she's gonna typecast herself, and I don't want that for her. I think she should probably focus more on her comedy and do some stand-ups and get people to see her personality more than just the ghetto, loud, angry one all the time. So that kind of like rubbed me wrong way a little bit. I don't think she really fit the movie.
She really didn't. I mean, for her character, I think she tried to be a little bit too extra, and it didn't have to be. There wasn't enough people in a supporting role for her to be funny in that way, I felt. Right.
She really needed someone to have some banter with, and she's just like that kind of a bunch of stuff I wanted to say didn't sound good. The odd one out?
She was the odd one out.
Let's say that's the nicest way I can put it. She didn't really fit the rest of the cast, I felt like.
And a lot of her jokes for me, I mean, okay, I like Girls Trip a lot, and I felt like her role within that, her being the funny one of the bunch that kind of reunites everyone, or like the mascot of the team. Right. And that's not any disrespectful. I don't know if that sounded disrespectful, but anyway, it's just that's her good character role, and I felt like a lot of these jokes that she had in this movie was to like bring that humor to it, but it was a lot of slapstick, and I wasn't down with it. A lot of these jokes fell flat for me, and it just didn't do it. It was just over the whole entire movie, it just kind of got worse and worse.
Yeah, it had a Tyler Perry, I guess I don't want to say stench, but I don't know, like a stamp on it. Yeah. It was like the lowest of lows of jokes he made her say. I feel like she didn't write none of them jokes.
I hope not.
Couldn't have been.
Nah.
She was just doing her thing, and she's like, all right, well, I'm going to just do it this way. That's what you want me to say? Okay, cool.
I think if they were to incorporate a lot more Whoopi Goldberg in it, then I think that it would have been a more well-balanced
because Whoopi
comedy.
Was actually funny.
She was hilarious, bro. She was so good in this movie. Like, right. Every scene that she was in was gold, Yeah. I thought it was just so good. Because I have never seen Whoopi Goldberg in that light. I don't know of any other movie.
She was cussing.
Like she was cussing. She was smoking.
Smoking weed.
But she was hilarious about just being like the mom. It's like, hey, I think you should go apologize to your sister. It's like, okay, fine. And then, okay, good. Because she's outside and she can't stay with me.
I feel it, though. If my child is selling off my property... Yeah. For drugs, you can no longer say, I'm sorry.
Right.
I love you, but from a distance.
And you better lock down your toaster.
Right. Yeah. I think everyone else did a pretty good job. Even the guy from Power, what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Did you mention him?
No, I didn't. Amari Hardwick?
Hardwick.
Yeah.
I thought he did a pretty good job with his role. He was a recovering addict.
Yeah.
I guess a recovering convict as well.
Yeah, you know what? I think that they just had him doing too much, and so the thing about it is that like a lot of these characters in the movie, they just add to their character like all of a sudden, like, oh yeah, that's me too. Oh yeah, me too. Yeah. Okay, and so it's like okay, I had a troubled life, but I'm like a owner. Yeah, me too. I'm very successful. It's like, oh, but I was in prison. Yeah, I know, me too. And then alcohol. Oh yeah, and so it was just kind of like that, and I felt like, what is going on here? You're just coming up with stuff as we go along.
But to me, it was a little realistic because a lot of times when you are an extreme person, you're either going to be extreme in a negative way or you're going to be extreme in a positive way. So not only was he a business owner, he helped other convicts get jobs. Mm-hmm. He held the AA meetings. Like, it kind of, to me, I know people like that. I know people who are extreme on one side or the other.
And could you, so he was the main love interest in the movie. Did you see that coming?
Yes. Because he is someone that a lot of the ladies like. Mm-hmm. So I'm not surprised that they actually put him in that role.
Right.
Now, was he doing too much? If a woman tells me she got a boyfriend, I'm not buying her a flower every damn day. That's ridiculous. Now, you might be able to give her a coffee. Because, coffee costs like, 50 cents? So that's fine. Here go a coffee. Mm-hmm. But a flower every day, it's not happening.
Yeah.
But I did like how he was just honest. He was just honest about how he felt about her. There were things in the movie that were good. It's just that Tiffany Haddish shouldn't have been in the movie.
Right.
If they would have made it more like a love story, kind of like a rom-com, but not like over the top raunchy.
Yeah.
Then it would have been a better story. Because honestly, the ending, I liked with them on the couch when they're talking for the first time.
There's a huge chunks of this movie that you can cut. That you can just cut it out.
Yeah.
And it would have made the story like way.
And it could have been more of a classic, loving basketball, Jason Lyric. It could have been more like that, actual classic black love story versus whatever they gave us. But I did like, talking on the couch. He gives her some advice. They're building chemistry.
Yeah.
I definitely like the end. When she sings in the rain.
It was great, yeah, because she pulled the same stunt that he mentioned that he had tried, and I thought it was funny. I thought it was good. Because she was lip singing the guy's music.
Right. So when she had said, when she had met the I guess the catfish turned out to be real somehow.
That was terrible.
I was like, so how did he hack the phone? I don't understand why Chris Rock is the catfish.
And I think that's where like the story just fell off for me, especially because let's just say they should have just left it at that. Okay, Chris Rock, for whatever his character was, the catfish, and tricked her, and that was it. But then they had the actual dude that she was talking to, like, come into the story,
which made no sense,
just to bring more struggle for our main dude, Omari Hardwick.
Yeah, they had to have some type of conflict, but it made no sense because Chris Rock's character said, "I had a voice changer on this app to change my voice to sound all smooth." So I don't understand, why is there a real guy? How does he even know what's going on? It doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't. No.
But we just, I guess, ignore that.
Yeah, I mean, but that's, to me, that's where the movie killed it. Like, completely killed it. I was just like, all right, I'm ready for this movie to be done with. You know, like, it just, when the actual dude came into the story, I was just like, okay, this movie's so much all over the place.
And that was pretty predictable. I kind of figured, and you know what he was like in person, which could be, real life, wasn't like how he was on the phone.
Right.
For a whole year they talked. He never talked about himself, how important he is on the oil rig.
Oil rig, yeah.
And so then in person, now all of a sudden he's all about himself. I don't know, but it could be. But then all he wants to do is just hit. Mm-hmm. So back to what I was gonna say, when Omari Hardwick walked up to them, and she pretty much brushed him off.
Yeah. And
he says "F off" as she tries to explain. I was like, absolutely. You don't got to hear nothing she got to say.
I thought it was a great movie.
F you, and walks off. But the ending, how she actually humiliated herself. Humiliated herself. Sorry, thank you very much. Was a great way to accept an apology.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I was like, all right, fine. I guess that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm a singer, so I like that type of stuff.
What?
I know, right?
No, yeah, I thought it was really good. Like, I did appreciate that. First of all, that he stood up for himself and he was just like, fine, bye, because it devastated him, all this struggle, and they finally have something, and then she just like ditches him. So it's like, yeah, F you, Right. I thought that was great. I'm like, that's right, bro.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. on her part, with the whole like, yeah, I fucked up and let me go make up for it. I thought that was good too, because she tracks him down to cabin in the woods and, just like, says, I'm not going anywhere. And then like, there was that little moment where she just walks off and goes to the car, and I was like, oh, that was it.
Right. She was like, oh, so you ain't gonna let me in this motherfucking door? Or whatever she said.
Right.
What I thought was true to...
It's like, fine, bye.
I forget what they say. It was true to heart, I guess. Because that's kind of what would be like, so you gonna have me out here really? You really not gonna open the door?
Yeah.
Which I could kind of feel that. So when she walked away, I was like, oh, I thought you were gonna stand there. I thought you wasn't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
And she didn't.
She didn't, no.
It could have been a really great movie.
Yeah.
Without Tiffany Haddish. I know that's probably gonna be controversial, but honestly...
Yeah, you know what? Like honestly,
put one more regular couple in that, I think it would have been a great movie.
Honestly, like, I can see Whoopi being the main comedy in this movie and having her be the one to find out the whole catfish scenario rather than Tiffany Haddish. I think that they could have saved some time. Or, I mean, take out Whoopi, but somebody's got to go. Don't take out Whoopi. Don't take out Whoopi. I thought she was the greatest thing ever in this movie.
Yeah, she was the real shock value.
Yeah.
We weren't used to her. Like, oh, no. Whoopi.
Yeah, exactly.
How are you gonna say that?
Every single time she's on screen, I'm just like, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And she didn't let us down. I mean,
right.
I
wonder what made her put that wig on though.
I know. It was very out there.
Right. She played the opposite of how she is, at least on, what do you call it? The View. Oh, so, yeah. I liked it.
Yeah, it was so good. It's like, oh yeah, no, she not here now. And like all these little things that he's like, oh, this signal's so choppy.
Like, Mama, we outside.
What they show in the trailer is so good.
Yeah.
And I think what they show in the trailer is to get you into the movie for that reason.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of Whoopi. There was that scene, another scene, and that was it.
I think there was like 2 other scenes.
Yeah, not much.
Not much. Which she could have. This movie could have been a classic. It's just, I get it. Tiffany Haddish is hot right now.
Yeah. So
let's just throw her in there, see if she can improve my story. But really, she didn't. I was being honest, and I like Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, but whatever they wrote for her wasn't funny. It didn't take off. It was just like
extra,
a little too extra ghetto, and just like, you know, let me fill out this application. Like we've seen in every movie, it's like sex, yes, lots.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah.
Unfortunately, I think she needs to either take a different role,
yeah,
or slow down on so many of the same roles.
Because a lot of what she's doing is just going to be like, okay, she's building like this huge resume of all these movies that she's killed, but I mean, there's a couple in there that's just like meh, 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 and it's just like, I guess, you know, hey, if you're making money, you know, props to you, but I mean,
right. I hope she's saving her money.
Yeah.
Hope she's got a lot of it and save it, because if she keeps going this way, she's gonna typecast herself.
Yeah.
And we're not gonna see her do anything else.
Right.
Unless she puts together her own production, which maybe she will do that.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should be using her, Tyler Perry, for you know, every single movie that comes out.
Right. Nah.
So she's in the next movie she's in is The Oath. Oh. And I'm like,
nah, I'm good.
I don't think I want to see that.
Nah, I don't want to see that. I refuse.
Right, because we know what she's going to do.
Right.
She's going to be over the top.
Yeah.
You know, threatening to cut somebody. And that's really all she's going to bring.
Yeah.
You know, so... but anyway, that's our discussion about this movie. Let us know what you guys thought. If you guys agree, let us know. If you disagree, let us know. Go ahead and comment what you thought. If we're, you know, out on the whole Tiffany Haddish and you guys are in, hey, let us know. I knew it was going to be a controversial thing, but we tell the truth on this channel.
Yeah.
We are on the internet. We are not of the internet. We say whatever we feel.
Right.
I don't care how many other reviewers say that a movie was good or this character was good. If we don't feel like it, shit was whack.
It's not happening. It
Right.
ain't it, Chief.
Exactly. So don't hate us because we don't like what you like. You know, we're gonna tell you the truth. We're gonna tell you what you need to hear. Okay.
Yeah. And this movie's a hard pass.
Yeah. If I had to rate it, I think it would probably get a 2.5 out of 5.
I'm giving it a 1. Honestly, like there were parts of this movie where I was just done with it. I was like, damn, this movie's dragging on, and it wasn't a long movie.
Yeah, they had like 5 endings.
Yeah. Couple endings.
They didn't know how to end it.
No.
Not yet.
It's like one of those people that are on the phone with you.
Not
It's like, all right, well, have a good weekend. Okay, you too. All right. Yeah, thank you for everything. I appreciate you. Okay, yeah, thank you. You too. All right, have a good one. All right. All right, bye. Bye. My God, Lee. You know when that happens?
Yeah, I could agree. That's a good analogy. All right, guys, that's our review. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. All your comments, we do comment back. Your likes are appreciated, and subscriptions are definitely appreciated. We want more people. We're a small channel trying to do big things, so help us out, all right?
Hit that cowbell.
Right, notification button. All right, guys, we're out.
All right, peace.
Okay, now this time, let's see if we can get it off. No. Okay. We're out now? I don't know. I guess I gotta get up. Never mind.
3, 2, 1.
I think. Okay, I'm just get up.